If I was a Colorado fan, I would take this as a compliment. Colorado is by far the greatest AAU college football team I've ever seen. And I know I already labeled him as one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, but every single game, I feel like he gets a little better and he does something. I'm like, man, this guy's unreal. I can't even know what it is. Get the F out of here. Get out of here. Gone, get. Don't even do it. I see you. Yeah, you, I'm talking to you. Run into the comment section. You're flying. As soon as you clicked on this video, you went flying down there. Oh yeah, Matt, get you some. Get you, I thought you said Colorado sucked 3-1, baby. Get the F out of here. That's all I gotta say. There's so many things I gotta say. So many things. I guess I'll start with this. As soon as that game ended, I thought my Twitter was going to explode. The amount of people tweeting at me, yeah, Matt, what about that? 3-1? This was the best one. People tweeting at me. I'm going to find the tweet. I might pop it up in the vid saying, yo, Matt already had the Colorado hate video loading before the Hail Mary. Yet again, I have to say this. I don't know why I have to say this every single video. I do not hate Colorado. I just call things for how I see it. But the amount of people that was tweeting at me after this game, I mean, it's insane. I think it's beyond laughable that y'all think this is a good team. They suck. I do not care. They got the hell. I mean, now before I even get into the game and break down that, it was just BS. Baylor, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know, I'm not a Baylor fan. But watching that debacle at the end pissed me off as a football fan. What are you doing? Golly, man. I couldn't imagine that being my team. I would have broke a TV, dude. And I don't even get angry. Here's the first thing I'm going to say before I go any farther. Colorado is the luckiest team in America. That game should have been over. Do you know how much had to transpire for Colorado to even get that thing in overtime? And in overtime, they got lucky again, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Baylor misses a chip shot. Colorado needs a touchdown. They got like a minute to go, no timeouts. Get sacked. They got the ball, fast forward in time a little bit. Shadur runs, scrambles. And by the way, Shadur Sanders. Every time I talk about Colorado, it feels like Groundhog Day. Feels like I make the same video, it's just a different day. I say the same stuff. Shadur Sanders, one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. Travis Hunter's unreal. The rest of the team's like, whatever. And then they got Jimmy Horn Jr. and a couple other guys. You know what? I should have started the video by saying this, and I'm going to continue to say it throughout this video. Colorado is the greatest AAU basketball team, but in this analogy, the greatest AAU football team I've ever seen. That's what they are. And if I was a Colorado fan, I would take this as a compliment. Colorado is by far the greatest AAU college football team I've ever seen. They are. But that's all they are. They're not a real football team. They're not a serious team. They're an AAU football team. And there's a difference. They just got a couple good players. Coach rolls the ball out on the floor and says, hey, go make a play. That's Colorado. You take Travis Hunter and Shedeur off this team, do they even win a game? I don't know. You let me know in the comments. But getting back on track here, it's, what was it, about 9 seconds to go or 10? So I'm like, well, it's the play before the Hail Mary. Even that play drove me crazy. Baylor, why do you only have one? Why do you have one-on-one when you know they need a touchdown? Whoever that no-name is for Colorado that dropped the ball, I've never heard of that dude in my life. Shedeur Sanders throws a rope. I'm talking about a heat-seeking missile. Hit him right in the chest. I mean, it couldn't have been a better pass. It would have been a walk-in touchdown. He drops it. You would think after that, Baylor would have like a come-to-Jesus moment, a wake-up call and go, oh, we probably need to put some more guys back there and play a little bit better defense. But no, literally the next play, Hail Mary. So many questions. Why was Baylor rushing 4? No, did they rush 5? I know they rushed 4. Why in the world are you rushing 4 on the final play? And it was a terrible rush because y'all went to the left and Shedeur. Well, if you're looking at it from the defense perspective, if I'm the defense, if I'm Baylor, they rushed to the left and Shedeur rolled out to their right, but it was Shedeur's left. So he had all the time in the world. And then you got the defenders playing one-on-one, man-to-man. It was like, it's the same thing with Auburn and Alabama when Auburn gave it up to Bama last year. Why are you locked in on a receiver? The only thing, you should be, there's no reason for the defenders when Shedeur hiked the ball. They should have all been standing at the goal line, facing Shedeur. So when he throws it, he's at the dang near 45, 50. You have time to run right or left. You shouldn't have your backs turned on the final play. You shouldn't be chasing receivers. Because it doesn't matter if you're standing at the goal line facing Shedeur. It doesn't matter what the receiver's doing in front of you. As long as he doesn't pass you, you're good. You're chilling. It should be a line of defense. Just terrible. That's lucky. Okay, that's the lucky part for Carl. And there's a difference, okay? Some stuff takes skill. Like Shedeur rolling out and throwing a good pass, that was skill, okay? But the lucky part is Baylor just playing terrible defense. What are they doing? That pissed me off. Like, genuinely, like, I ain't been that mad in a while watching a college football game. Now, getting past that, it's not over. We're going to OT, baby. Colorado stormed, not stormed, my bad. They marched down the field on overtime. Easy peasy touchdown. Well, old Baylor, you know what they do? They're marching down again. They got it 1st and goal on the 1. Running back has a walk-in touchdown. Travis Hunter hits him perfectly with the crown of his helmet off the football. I mean, it was just a great play by Travis, but that's what Travis does. I mean, he's the man. You know, he's really good, and he makes big... Look, big-time players make big-time plays, okay? So I'm not going to sit up here and hype up Travis Hunter for that. Like, much respect, I'm talking about the play, and it's an outstanding play, but they're going to talk about that play all over SportsCenter, so you don't need me to. But the point is just like, how lucky is that? 1st and goal on the 1, the other team fumbles it through the end zone. God, think about everything that had to happen. They miss a chip shot field goal. Highly unlikely. Unlikely. I don't, you know, Colorado fans are going to be like, oh, no, bro, no. You had no effect on that kick. It's just the kicker sucks. He missed a chip shot. Then Baylor plays terrible defense, and then they fumble the ball. I mean, that is just like... For one of those things to happen and go in your favor, it's insane. But you had 3 of those things go in your favor the last couple minutes. What a game. That's all I'm going to say. Now that I've gotten that rant out the way, it's time to get a little... Well, I don't think it's controversial, but you guys aren't going to like it. So I guess that's why it is controversial. All right, let's just get down to the business. Colorado, you won the game, so you didn't play good, but hey, I'll give you a small clap. You won the game. You're 3-1. Congrats. Sort of. But it doesn't change anything, okay? Just because you won the game, it doesn't change my opinion. You still played bad, and you suck. Colorado is an average football team at best. Nothing changed. My opinion doesn't change. AAU basketball/football team. Is that going to make people mad? Absolutely. But I don't understand how some people think, like the people that are tweeting at me saying, oh yeah, I bet Matt was going to hate on him before they got that Hail Mary. Now he's going to have to praise him. What? No, just because you get... So you think because of one lucky Hail Mary, that means I got to praise? Just because you win. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, babe, but just because you beat Baylor, it doesn't mean you're good. Just because you're 3-1, it doesn't mean you're good. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, buddy, you went 3-0 last year, the start of the year. I know how that turned out. 4-8. I'm not saying it's going to happen again. I'm just saying, I don't care that you beat Baylor. Baylor sucks. They are awful. They might not make a bowl game. The Big 12 sucks. The Big 12 is one of the worst conferences in the nation. It's awful. Have you seen Colorado's schedule? It is a cupcake. It is a breeze, right? And I was thinking about it. If Colorado played in the SEC, how many games would they win? I don't know if they win 4. They might win 2 or 3. Maybe. Maybe. And I already know Colorado fans, no, bro, Matt's hating again. Here we go. Nobody's hating, dude. Y'all just suck. It is what it is. Mediocre at best. And when I say mediocre at best, that means on your best day, you're an average football team. Today, I didn't even think Colorado played that good. They just look like they normally do. Had some outstanding players, make some big-time plays, and yeah. Other than that, not good. Offensive line is atrocious. Baylor, you're lucky they can't tackle. I mean, Shedeur Sanders is like Houdini back there. So, it's a combination of Shedur's really good and Baylor's really bad. That's what happened there. But let's pull out... Well, do I even need to pull out the whiteboard? I don't think y'all need to see any stats. I summed it up good. And I just think it's funny people thought I was going to praise Colorado after this win. No, they still suck. Nothing changes. AAU basketball/football team. And like I always say, this isn't anything personal. Not anything personal at all. It's just I'm analyzing the game. I call things for how I see it. Actually, we're going to pull out the whiteboard. I got to. I got this. Y'all should see that pretty good. Shedeur Sanders on the night. 25 for 41. 341 yards, 3 touchdowns. And the thing that impresses me the most about him, and I know I already labeled him as one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, but every single game, I feel like he gets a little better. And he does something, I'm like, man, this guy's unreal. The fact he has pressure on him nonstop, he's getting hit like a practice dummy, and he still makes smart decisions, doesn't have a lot of turnovers, takes care of the ball. That is... There's not even a word to describe it. It's unreal. Most quarterbacks have all the time in the world and still make bad decisions. Shedeur normally does not. Here's what I really wanted to show you. Colorado rushing. They had 42 carries. So they finally balanced it out. 41 pass attempts, 42 carries. But they only had, I'm going to draw a line here, 42 carries for 91 yards. Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful. That comes out to a whopping average of 2.2. Goes back to what I said, man. This is just the Shedeur and Travis Hunter reality TV show. And occasionally Shiloh gets mentioned, but he ain't been mentioned recently because he's banged up. He's going to miss a couple weeks. And, you know, Jimmy Horn Jr., he'll be a special guest every now and then. And you got some other guys, but this isn't a good football team. They suck. Don't take those words to heart. I just have to keep things honest. And that's my honest opinion on it. I will say, though, to Colorado fans, don't let me put you in a down mood. Okay, you won the game. Hey, I'll clap it up again. Congratulations. You won the game. You're 3-0. It doesn't matter what some guy in his man cave says. You're 3-1. You went out there and won. Does Baylor suck? Absolutely. But who cares? 3-1's 3-1. There's something to be said about that. This is a terrible football team, a terrible program. And yeah, like I said, you're 3-1. So you're sitting pretty. You got one of the easiest schedules I've ever seen. You might can muster out 6 wins this year. I think best case scenario might be 7. That's all there is to be said about it. Oh yeah, by the way, I meant to say this at the beginning. I didn't even do a preview or prediction for this game. I have no idea why. I just completely forgot about it leading up into it. So that's my bad on me. So for the people that want to say, oh, well, Matt, I bet you were wrong. You had Baylor winning. Nope, I didn't have anybody win. I didn't even do a preview or prediction. And if I did, I probably was going to pick Colorado. But it really doesn't matter at this point. Next week, we'll for sure, to make up for what happened this most recent week, not previewing the Colorado game, we'll preview whoever they play next. I think it is UCF. I don't think Colorado's a bye week, so they'll play next week. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Many more things I could say. I'm curious. Let me know your thoughts down below. But